ITeachGeek.com. Ask Brian.
That's me.
Welcome to ITeachGeek. I'm your host Rashad. I'm here to show you the basics on HTML. If you don't have Dreamweaver, you can use a basic notepad and it'll work fine. So if you don't know your notepad, you go to Start, you open up Notepad. Alright. But we're going to go ahead and go into Dreamweaver. You can follow along Notepad if you don't have Dreamweaver. Alright. Here goes the basic HTML page right here, how it starts off. Real simple. You have your HTML tags. You want to make sure that all your stuff are inside these HTML tags. Here goes the head. And here we'll have our title. And we can reference things like the CSS or JavaScript. I'll show you things like that in a more advanced HTML class I have tutorial. And right here is the title. We usually see at the top of the web page, and I call my title test. All right, and here in the body, you want to try to keep everything in the body. You don't have to, but you can. It works without being in the body, but this is a good practice to keep all your HTML code inside the body. You always want to start something and you always want to close it like this. So first thing I want to show you is how to make a link. You always see links all the time on pages. Show you a real simple code to make a link. Alright, now this is your URL that you have to link to the next page. I'm on a local server, so I'm going to go ahead and put a link to the next page I have that I'll show you what I'm going to make in a second. So I'm going to go ahead and put the name of the page. Alright, because I'm local, I don't have to put the whole URL in there. It's right here on my server. But if you know your URL to your page, you will go ahead and put it. Alright, you'll close it. You can keep it like that, it'll just say that, or you can make it say a text like click here. And that's how you hide the link, by putting it by text, and they just click on that text and they'll send them to the link. Alright. Now let's say you want to put an image in here. A lot of people don't really know how to put images in pages. So this is the tag for images. And then you, just like you did for the page, you would say where your image is. If it's on your local host, you go ahead and say what folder it's in or wherever it's at. For my image, it's in the same folder, of course. So we're going to go ahead and put the link, put the path to the image. And there you have a simple way to post an image on a page. If you want a clickable image, you do the same thing that you did with the link, but you're going to put the image inside of it. So we're going to go ahead and do this. And we're going to make a link to that second page again. All right, and then we want to go ahead and close it again. All right, now if you click on that picture, it should link. Now another thing I want to show you is text. So let's go ahead and we're gonna make a text right here. To make titles, they have nice little tag called H1 all the way, and you can make it up to H whatever you want. You can use CSS to see how big you want the text to be. Right now I'm just gonna use default ones, so I'm gonna go ahead and put welcome, and then we can close it like that. And then we can write some text. So we're going ahead and put it in the P tags. You don't have to put it in here, but this is standard HTML. You want to make sure that you always put stuff in a tag and close it so you can validate and everything will pass. So let's go ahead and put the text in a P for it's like paragraph tag. So you can write some text. And make sure you close it. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and save this so we can check this out. So I'm gonna save this in my root directory because I have a web server right now. If you don't have a web server, this will still work without having a web server. So I'm gonna put this in my web service root directory. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and name this test and save it. All right, for you Notepad users, it's gonna be a little different. Let me show you what you do if you're a Notepad. If you're a Notepad, after you type it in, you go to File. You want to save as. You can put it on your desktop if you want to, and all you gotta do is double click on it. But you want to change this to all files, and you just make a test .html. Make sure you put .html and make this all files, and you can save it on your desktop. And now once you go on your desktop, you should see it here. You should have the Internet Explorer icon or wherever your default browser is, and you can double click on it and it'll show you in the web browser. So you don't even need a server to actually do this. All right, since I'm on my server, I will go to Internet Explorer. Like I said, if you're using Notepad, go ahead and just double click on that. But I'm gonna go to my server. All right, and I know that I need to go to localhost. And then you go to /test.html. And there it goes right there. I have my welcome here. I have the text that had a paragraph. That's the I love ITeachGeek. I have my picture here, which links to another page. And here goes the link right here that we have here. Click here. And let's go ahead and make the second page so we can make sure that it links right properly. So I'm gonna go ahead and make another page. You just open up Notepad again and you can start it. So let's go ahead and make a new page. Here's my new page right here. Pretty simple. We're just gonna go ahead and just put in here in the body. We're gonna put in, let's put it at H2. That's another header size. And we're just gonna put it works. All right, so we're gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna save. Put it in here. And remember where I said I was gonna call my link, so I'll call it Brian. All right, so let's go ahead and test out our links to make sure that we made that work. So we go back to Internet Explorer. We're gonna click on the picture, and it said it works. We can go back and check the other link to make sure it works. and it went to the second page. I have other tutorials on how to style your page and make it look a little better. So look out for my tutorials on CSS, and I have everything on HTML. So you go ahead and check it out, even PHP. So I'm your host Rashad. Thanks for watching.